Hello everyone, this is Sitting on Computer, video game play. Well, hello everyone, this is Sitting on Computer, video game play, and I am your host, 123 Fendus, the weeaboo, the clown, the toilet.
The toilet.
Welcome back to Minecraft NEETventures. Look at me, man coaching, with my stone sword, and still a weird set of pixels there at the bottom of the face, which I haven't bothered to fix. Well, I guess it doesn't look that weird. I was watching the last video, and I noticed that I put this door in the furnace. Wait, but you can actually ignite things with... Am I playing on Moody? Yeah, I am. It doesn't look very dark. Have I gotten used to it? Or is it because... Yep, seems like I've gotten used to it. Or maybe it's because I have my brightness of the monitor on... no, it's only on 37. Let me turn it up to 100, see how bright it is. Oh, wow. That is very bright. That is very bright. You won't see a difference though, because of course not, because I'm changing my monitor. Oh man, that is bright. That is so bright. Now if I turn it down to Moody, that's dark. Still not as dark as in like the alpha version of Minecraft, or beta, or whatever it was. Both, I think. Like Stamsite talked about. I actually didn't know that. You know, I consider myself a big Minecraft... I am definitely a part of the people who have, you know, played Minecraft a lot. Well, there's always a bigger fish, as they say. But, relatively, I've played a lot of Minecraft in my days. And I never really knew about that in the, like, alpha or beta version of Minecraft, the game was very dark, and you can't have it that dark in modern Minecraft versions. Not even if you set it to Moody, it's still not as dark as it was in alpha and beta, which is very sad actually. I wonder if there's some way to modify it. Maybe there's like a mod which lets you have the original Moody brightness. You know, I've been looking into that kind of thing, like with sound effects, and was I also looking into graphics? I don't remember. Are there any difference in graphics? I wanted like... Yeah, but I wanted the original sounds. Like the original sound of shooting an arrow with the bow. And the original explosion sound. Like, for instance, with the ghasts shooting their fireballs or TNT. The original explosion sound was so much better. And there's got to be a resource pack with that kind of thing, right? Well, what have I been doing lately? I've been listening to the Reggie Rock, Regice, Reggie Steel. I forgot to look up how to pronounce Regice. If it's Regice or Reggie Ice. It should be Regice, because that's how it's spelled. Regice. Reggie Ice. E-Ice. E-Ice. That would be written, E-I-S, Reggie Ice, Reggie Ice. That would be written, you know, of course, that's an A sound, like ice, like a diphthong, or a diphthong, as the Greeks would have called it, right? Ancient Greeks. And yeah, so it'd be spelled something like in how would it be spelled? I've forgotten. Oh yeah, I remember now. let me write out the IPA. Let's have some linguistics. Learn linguistics with AA Nick Fan here. Regent, but regent is not how I want it pronounced, but that's fine. I can just modify it. At least the stress is right. Regiice. I'm not even sure if I can post this into the Minecraft chat. Well, we'll see. I've tried it before, I think. So red. First of all, let me take red here. Regia. Reggie. Key. Regiice. Key. Regiice. Key. Key or key? Key. Is that out?
Key.
Key.
I fail to see how that's different, but okay. Hopefully I don't get a copyright strike for that. Key. And that's like the IPA. Like with the brackets. So Reggie ice. Now I just have to look up ice.
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 Which one is which? Whatever. Okay, well now I have compiled it here, so sorry for the wait. Well, it's dark out anyway. So look at this. Oh no, I can't use slashes. Okay, there it is. Regiice. I'm not sure I did the I right, but that would be how it would be written, right? So Regiice. I'm just trying to make a point here about spelling, really, and teach you some things about IPA. Regiice. It looks like it would be spelled Regiice. Let me write out Regiice. Regiice is written. The hell? HTTP. It would be written like this. Regiice. So I think this is the official pronunciation. Regiice. And this is how I tongue-in-cheek pronounce it. Regiice, or Regiice rather. Regiice. You see, the letter G is like that, you see. It has many different pronunciations. It can be like ha. It can be ga, ha, ga. Okay, it can be like ga, ha, ja, ya, depending on the language and the context. I just listed some pronunciations there from English, Swedish, Spanish, and I believe Dutch was my example there. In Swedish it's pronounced ga and ja, and maybe ja in some people. I don't think that's a standard. That's a bit pretentious, in my opinion. But that's a bit language prescriptive. So ga and ya, but that's it, right? In English, it can be ja. I think it can be ja and ja, ga. Swedish doesn't really have ja and ja. Definitely not ja. Well, it depends. I mean, some speakers might utter it sometimes, but that's just because that's just kind of how they speak sometimes. That's how they do sometimes. I tend not to, though. Oh, it's so bright outside. I'm gonna gather some wood, I think. Wood is good. Well, what am I even gonna use the wood for? I don't know. Because I don't really need to build my house any bigger. Well, I guess I can make like a second floor with a bunch of chests for storage. Like a bigger one, I suppose. I don't know if it needs to be a second floor though, but that would look pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, wood is always useful. I think I should just chop some trees. That's good. But I am starving to death. Or rather, I am hungry, so I cannot replenish. Okay, I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna be brave here and try to fight this skeleton. Ow. Ah, there we go. I'm so starving. You know, what I should do actually is create a farm. So let's make a farm. So I can make some food so I don't die. Yeah, let's do that. We're playing on normal mode, so I won't starve to death. So as long as I can stay safe by avoiding monsters and... Well, then I guess the second floor idea won't take place here if I'm gonna have my farm here in my backyard. Maybe I can build a second floor in this direction instead, if I want to make one. I just need some seeds. Ah, seeds. I guess I'm gonna have to start out with wheat. Maybe they have some carrots or potatoes somewhere in a chest and I can steal one of them. Maybe I can pay them with some wood or something. And make a potato farm or a carrot farm. Though meat, specifically beef and pork, are the best foods in Minecraft, I think. Oh, hey. God damn it. Oh, fox. I haven't seen a fox before in Minecraft. Oh, someone has trapped it, it seems. Huh. I'm sadistic. Well, good for them, I guess. Not so good for the fox. Well, what do you need to feed cows? You need wheat. Look at all these wolves. Now I feel bad about taking all these bushes, because this is quite atmospheric with all these. And all these wolves, this is so cool. Man, this is like a true and tried forest, boy, I tell you. Look at all these wolves. I'm ridiculous. I sound ridiculous. Well, what I want is iron, so that I can get a bucket. I need not really pumpkins. I can just make a block with a torch on top for light. Because I have a particular method of farming, which I like. I'm not sure if I came up with it. I might have stolen it from someone else. I don't remember. Well, in case I didn't steal it from anyone else. Well, someone must have come up with it earlier than me, because so many people play this game. Well, maybe I should get started here, huh? Well, that's what I need the wood for, to make a ladder. Well, in case... well, yes, so someone must have come up with it, considering how popular Minecraft is. Well, pretty much, it's the method of doing 9 by 9 squares, and in the middle is a patch of water, so that it's just enough water to plenish, is that a word? Plenish all of the plants, and on top of the water, so that you don't fall into the water, for instance. And also just because it's convenient. Well, you need some light to well, I'm not sure you need light. I need to research that. I think at night, if it's dark by your crops, I don't think they grow as well. I might have just been completely wrong about that, though. But in case I'm right, that light is better for the crops. Well, that's definitely how it is in real life. Well, Well, yeah, because some people do cannabis farming indoors and they use special lights. I don't think you can use just any light. You have to use special lights, or you grow them outside to get some sunlight. But I guess that depends on your climate. I'm not sure. Not sure cannabis farming outdoors in Sweden would do very well. I mean, I think you could do it. Maybe the harvest wouldn't be very optimal though. I've read about this stuff about cannabis farming. When I was about like 13 or 14 years old. I think I was 14. I read this huge article about how to grow cannabis. Did I retain any of it? Maybe. So okay, that's a lot of wood. This is perfect. Now maybe I shouldn't use all of this because I want some charcoal. Well, it depends on if I'm gonna find some charcoal now. Yes, sticks. More sticks. What the hell? Here we go. 63. Yep, that should be enough ladder to get to Y12. And then I tend to put my hole by my house. Not sure that's optimal. Maybe I should have... Sometimes I put it inside my house. See, I get to show you just how I do things in Minecraft. This is always what I do. I've started like, you know, like half a dozen worlds where I've done like this exact thing, pretty much. Not exact. But I always do. I mean, I create like a house and then I create one of these mines down like this and create a ladder up and ideally put some water at the bottom so that I can jump down and unscathed, and I mine and I get some iron to use to get a bucket so I can farm, bring water over so I can farm. I'm not gonna farm by a lake, no. Bucket is like necessary, I'd say. Man, I used to watch back in the day. I used to watch Paul Soares Jr. Minecraft, How to Survive and Thrive. Those videos were great. Which direction? North. So the castle is towards the west. Here we got some coal. See, I need to not make some charcoal, I think, yeah. Charcoal can be useful in the beginning. If you do not have any coal. Which you probably don't. Well, you see, Paul Soares Jr., what he used to do was find a source of coal right at the start, didn't he? And then just make a bit of a shelter into the mountain, into the like a little cave kind of thing. He dug a cave. He actually made two How to Survive and Thrive series. He made a new one, and there was an old one. I think I might have watched both. I definitely watched the second one before the first one, though. I might have watched... I did watch, like, some parts of the first one, I remember, but I don't know if I watched the entire series. You could definitely... You know, and I'm gonna preach about this again. I mean, that's how you learn a language. Like, I credit all of how I learned English to watching those YouTube videos, I tell you, and all that stuff on the internet, which I've been doing plenty of for years, every day. And I guess that would have been the start of it. I wasn't very good at English back then. I have a few pieces of my writing back then in English. Not like any long pieces. Maybe I would have some. Maybe like I wrote some in school. Maybe I could find those. I don't know where they are. But what I do know is that I wrote a few comments in English, which are available on the internet, because I've been looking back upon my stuff, of course, and man, my spelling was so bad, and punctuation, and well, I'm not sure the punctuation was bad, but My English was so bad back then. I guess it might have been good for like a 7-year-old, but still. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm surprised I could do that much, even. I said, what did I say? This stop motion don't be so good as I'm expected. I'm very sorry. That's what I said. Guess that's not too bad. Oh, now it's dark again. Keikakudori, or whatever he says. I wonder if there's like a Japanese script of it. Death Note episode 24 script. There are episode scripts. Nope. I can only find an English script, of course. What is this? Rebirth? What the hell is Rebirth? Death Note fan film. Oh, this sounds awesome. I love creative stuff like this. No, I don't. I think he said Keikakudori or whatever. What I'm saying, translated from Weeaboo, is that it's you know that iconic quote, just according to Keikaku, which is kind of funny. Well, it's just as I planned. 3 creepers. What? 4 creepers. Oh my god. Oh, I can hit multiple of them at the same time. Maybe the new combat system isn't so bad after all. Oh my god, how many hits? Oh, I was worried that the tree was gonna stunt them and thus bring them closer to me. Like bring the knockback to a stunt. Oh. Oh, that was good. I feel an inclination to slaughter this last creeper. Ah, all that gunpowder. Now I have enough to make TNT. That's awesome. I don't want to destroy the climate, though. Maybe I should move to a faraway land to gather my resources, such as sand. But maybe I'm just being ridiculous. Point is, now I have a bucket. I was gonna... Well, I need a hoe as well. Now, I shall go outside. Is this a good spot? Well, this is as good a spot as any. Oh my god, as he said in as Gold said in or whatever his name is, I forget. I think his name was Ethan. Not a very good Pokemon fan, am I? You know that animated series on YouTube called Pokemon Golder? Well, that has got to be some of my favorite videos of all time. They're really good. Well, he said, this is as good a spot as any. Then he urinated on a Sudowoodo, which activated it. So this is the method. The Matsuda method. Matsuda method. No. This is the Fendus method. This is the AA Nick fan method. You can go four tiles outward from the water source. After that, it's gonna go dry. I'll show you. You already know this, don't you? Oh my god. Get up here. Get up on the stage. Get your ass up on the stage. Isn't that what that BJ guy used to say? Or Yeah, he said it, and then he jumped into the crowd once to fight that guy. Oh my god, how ominous. Hopefully there aren't any creepers around here, so their beautiful town doesn't get destroyed. How do I get over there? Looks like I'm gonna have to swim, because I don't have any boats. Oh, looks like someone's trying to build a house here. Ah. Oh god. Absolutely demolished. Now there's another one. Ah, there are too many monsters around. Way too many. Just makes you wanna wait until daytime. Well, now I have running speed, so... yeah, running speed makes this a lot easier. Okay, so like I was saying, see this one? It dried. Because it's 5 tiles away. But 4 tiles, it's completely fine. I was about to say, you know, maybe if I were making the game, I would have made it so it's that these ones can still dry up. Like randomly. That would have been really bad design. Because I suck. Well, anyway. Oh! Carrot! Ah, I got a carrot from the zombie. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. Well, I suppose I can keep it on the same tile for now. As I'm starting out. Because eventually I do separate it. So that, you know, okay, so this can be a carrot tile. Then I make another one, which is a wheat tile. Or wheat. Is that how you pronounce it? Wheat. 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 I just want to pick a fight with all the creepers, don't I? Ah, it's so much easier when I can run. Now I have a massive amount of gunpowder. Well, actually, let me look up on the wiki what I can use gunpowder for, because maybe I'm forgetting something. I know you can use it for blaze charge, or whatever they're called, fire charge, which is probably a better investment. I really like fire charge. Man, the new texture for fire charge looks dumb. Holy frick. Ah, you can make fireworks. Well, fireworks are very useful. Don't forget about fireworks. Oh, that is if you have Elytra. Elytra, let me make you... I'm gonna teach you some more things about language here. Linguistics with NEETventures. Let me just look through the rest of this. That which you can make with gunpowder. Well, it's like nothing. It's fireworks stars, pretty much. Oh, and you can make splash potions. If you have a brewing stand. Well, that's very useful. I forgot about those things, so I shouldn't waste it on TNT. So what was it? Elytra? Was that it? There was Elytra and there was splash potions. Now, splash potions are a lot easier. Obtaining a... brewing potions is a lot more attainable than Elytra. For brewing potions, you need blaze rods, which are difficult to find. It is difficult. It's in the nether. It's very dangerous. But Elytra is even worse, because you have to beat the ender dragon, and then, you know, you have to fly around in the... not flying around, because you don't have the Elytra yet. You have to explore the end the end world and find a floating ship with an elytra. I actually did it once in my single player world. Don't remember if I cheated. I think I cheated at the Ender Dragon or something, because I lost and I cheated or something. I think I cheated. I'm not sure actually. Yeah, I must have cheated. It's sad. That's the truth. I can't actually remember if I've ever genuinely beaten the Ender Dragon. That's really sad. Well, we must have done it on our 88p server, right? But... or did we? Well, we definitely beat the Ender Dragon, but I don't remember who beat the Ender Dragon, if I was there when they beat it. Well, I'm the owner of the server, I probably was. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see, Marvin Grossberg says. Ha 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 ha, very funny reference there. He's the gamer! Recently found out about that Filthy Frank copycat. Hadn't heard of him. But he is kinda interesting. I don't know what to say. I don't really need to say anything. I just brought that up because it popped into my head. Figure I might as well say something instead of just being quiet. Though some people do maintain that it's better to speak with value rather than just speaking a lot. Speaking many words of no value. Speaking many words of no value. Why am I still mixing up V's and W's to this day? Well, I didn't mix them up there. I felt like I was gonna mix them up, and so I felt like I was gonna say words rather than words there, and it's like, because that's happened sometimes in my past videos. I remember in one of them, it was Pokemon Glazed, I said something like that. I might have said Wary Vel or something. Yeah, I think. Well, let's not forget about the final step here. Now I don't have any dirt. Should I dig away this? I think I can dig away this, right? We don't need this little partition here, do we? If you do, you can build it back. Here's the blueprint. Because I made a bit of a mistake here by... yeah. So what I'm gonna do is do... well, I can't even do that. Can I? Oh no. What am I to do? Looks like I'm gonna have to destroy. Oh! Hold up. Yes! What? I didn't know you could put dandelions on crops. Well, you can't put them on crops, but you can put them on hoed land. I never knew. Is that a new addition? And finally, I'm gonna put a torch here. So what I tend to do is actually use jack-o'-lanterns. But I don't have jack-o'-lanterns. Now I have a carrot. That's very good. Now the problem with pigs in Minecraft is that they are, like, for all intents and purposes, pigs are inferior to cows. Because cows provide beef, which has just as much satiation and hunger replenishment as pork, and cows also give you leather and milk. So cows, for all intents and purposes, are just superior to pigs, which is very sad. And I wish maybe there were something about pigs which make them desirable, but as it is now, there's not really any reason to have pigs instead of cows. So if you see pigs in the wild, might as well just slaughter them, because who cares? No one's gonna want pigs anyway. Or maybe they are gonna want them for entertainment value. Oh yeah, well I guess you can have a carrot on a stick. You can have them on a saddle. There is that, I guess, but that's for entertainment purposes. That's not for farming. Well, unless you're gonna farm them for the purpose of providing them or using them as saddled pigs. Then I suppose you could. I wonder if anyone has made like some kind of mini game in Minecraft involving saddled pigs. I'm picturing it in my head. Well, what now? Oh, I have ink sac. Well, I don't see any chickens around. I thought I might write a book. Oh, here's some more. Do they die when they brush against the stone edge? Well, I don't want the squids to all go extinct. They do spawn in bodies of water. Respawn, right? I think. I hope. Well, other than that, I've been watching a bit more of the Phantom Menace. And I destroyed my father in a debate earlier. We was just debating like if it's good to wear like pants rather than shorts. Wear trousers rather than shorts. And you know, I pointed out some logical flaws, rather that which I see as a logical flaw anyway. Whatever. Because I get that, you know, an argumentum ad populum can technically be valid in morality if you do derive your morality from what most people think. Like, that is possible. It's just stupid, is what I'm saying. Because that's all I can say, because there is no objective morality. Forgot I had some rotten flesh. This is good stuff. Well, if I have nothing to do, maybe I can finish the hole. Oh, that's a lot of cobblestone. I like to make cobblestone floors, even though that doesn't really make any sense. I mean, whose house has a cobblestone floor? Guess it's for decoration. It's always a wooden floor. And, or a wooden floor creaks terribly. Croaks terribly is more like it. I rewatched the other day Gaijin Goomba's video on Shadow Man. It was good. And he brought up frogs, which is why I brought it up. Oh, no, that's too far. That's too far. What do I want to... I guess dirt. It's funny how if you're in a desert... If you live in a desert in Minecraft, you're going to get a lot of sand. And you're not going to have much dirt. But if you live in a dirt biome, like for instance a forest, plains, etc., you're going to have a lot of dirt and not much sand. Isn't that funny? Well, I don't know any deserts around here. The problem with living in a desert in Minecraft is just that you can't really farm. And are there any animals in the desert? Like any cows? There aren't any cows in the desert, are there? or pigs or sheep. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to Google that. They do tell you that, right? What kinds of animals are in which biomes. Let me Google it. See, I'm part of a generation where if we don't know anything, if we don't know how to do something in video games, we look it up. The Minecraft wiki, I tell you, it's so useful. Which is why I tend to look stuff up when I play, for instance, Pokemon. No, not the new games. Maybe the new games are more handholdy, but I mean the old ones like Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Gold. Well, even the newer ones are. You can still look some stuff up about it. But like, I'm talking like how to find, you know, Regirock or whatever. No, it seems like they don't say anything. Or maybe they do. If I go on the biome page. Here we go. Yeah, they do have a list of animals, it seems. Warm ocean. How many? How many? Oh my god, how many biomes do they have? This is crazy. The void? Oh, but this is a special type of biome, so it doesn't count. Let me see. Let me see this. No, this list is like a list, and then you have to click on them to get to details, I guess. So let me look on Snowy Taiga. Which animals spawn here? Now, it seems like they don't have lists. Well, let me just go to the desert then and see what it says. Deserts. The only vegetation being cacti and dead bushes. Well, we knew that. The only passive mobs that spawn here are rabbits, villagers, and cats, cow. Wait a minute. But cows is the plural of cow, not cow. Maybe it's a typo. Sheep and... But pig, but isn't it the plural pigs? I don't know, maybe it's like different if you're talking about them as cattle, or rather like, you know, as a unit rather than, you know, talking about a plural of them. Like, see, I have 3 cows, but if you're talking about them as in like, oh, you know, we have plenty of cow here in our village. Well, maybe that's different. I don't know. With the latter 5 only appearing in desert villages. Oh, if you find a desert village, maybe you can take their animals. Rabbits, though. Rabbits spawn, and rabbits have... they do give you food. So technically you could have a big rabbit farm and sustain yourself that way. Though you could still need vegetation, right? That means you can't make a cake, but... Well, actually, no, you don't really need to have any of that stuff, do you? So you can just live off of rabbit meat if you live in the desert in Minecraft. Cats? What the hell is a cat? What? What the hell? When did this become a thing? No, wait, these already exist, but they've added like 3 new types of cats, 4 types of cats, 5 types of cats, 6 types of cats, 7 types of cats, 8 types of cats, 9 types of... No, 8 types... They've added 8 types of new cat. Remember when it was just 3? Well, okay, so now the villagers have cats. That's crazy. Wow. And now I feel like exploring. Let's see if I can find a desert on this realm. Well, that's going to be a bit difficult. Deserts are usually found next to other warm biomes, such as warm ocean. This is interesting. So yeah, in conclusion, you actually don't really need to farm. You can just live off of rabbit meat, I guess. Or if you find a village, you can steal their pigs, steal their cows. So yeah, you can sustain yourself in the desert for sure. Well, now we know. Well, should I go to bed? Well, I don't have a bed. Okay, let's end this video. It's 45 minutes. So, thank you for watching. Farewell.